Before we start this video, I want you to just relax. Release the tension from your shoulders. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Breathe through your nose and feel how it feels to empty your lungs completely before you take the next breath. Feel what it feels like for your rib cage to rise. Just really come home to yourself in this moment. This moment is so powerful. And this moment, when it meets you, it becomes so much more powerful because you are so powerful. When two powerful forces meet, especially if they are working in the same direction or going in the same direction, I am getting such an insistent message. And it is about the now, the magic of the now, this thing that you know. You have heard many say it, that the now is powerful. You've heard me say it perhaps. The now is magical. It's where the magic is. What I'm getting is a clarification, an encouragement that is still true. And the reason the now moment has always been powerful is because anything you want to change, you can only change from the now. You know this. Again, I'm not saying anything new to you here. I'm just making sure we can all see the steps so we're not confused about how we got there. The now moment is the only place, the only thing in the world that can change the next moment. Even past moments cannot change the next moment without the decision and the act being taken in the now. You can base it upon the past, but it has to be done in the now. The message I am getting, it's not about doing more. It's about realizing what you are already doing, because you already exist in every now moment. The moment is now, and then you get another now moment and another now moment. And if the now moment is in the past, you can learn from that past, the one that became a lesson because it wasn't an action, and you can take action in the now moment. And then that affects the next moment, the future. And because as soon as something is done in the now, as soon as it is witnessed in the now, it becomes the past, becomes observed, it is no longer the now, which means once it's in the past, it becomes what influences the next now moment. Because now you are part of the data set, so to speak, that is being looked at to inform the action that is being taken in this moment. You make yourself part of the past so that you are included in the now, and your influence is felt in the now, because that is how you change the next. What I am being called to bring attention to, what I'm being called to bring attention to is the fact that the now moment exists everywhere except in your mind. You cannot be present in the now if you are in your mind. If you are thinking about your thoughts, they are there always. You can take a minute to think the same thought that you can technically think in a second. They aren't bound to linear time, so they can never influence the now moment, because the now moment is the magic moment of action in linear time. Your mind is not in linear time. Your mind processes time linearly, but what's going on inside your mind is not. You can't access the now moment, the power of the now, from within your mind. Because in your mind, nothing changes except what's in your mind. You need to take that into. As soon as you thought a thought, as soon as you understood a thought also, as soon as you're like, oh, this is what I think. Oh, now I get it. Oh, now I understand it. As soon as you think a thought, that thought is the past. It can now only be used in the now to influence the future. Do you get it? That's why the magic of the now moment, I'm being very called to make it clear it is not about your mind at all. It is about how you can physically influence and affect the things around you. The magic of the now moment is happening in your body. It is happening on everything that you interact with, everything you touch, everything you come into contact with. And it is also in everything that is naturally living independent of you. Because if you try to use the power of now, but the only now you are looking at is you in the now, you are missing what 99.999% of the now actually is, and that is beyond you. That is the tree outside your window. That is the butterfly that lands on it. The now moment is the bugs that you can see crawling around or building, digging in the dirt. It is the butterflies and the bees and the birds. It is the trees and the wind and the leaves. It is the rain, the lightning and the thunder. The now moment is much bigger than just your physical body. But your physical body, the physical you and the mental you, but especially the physical you, if you have integrated the spiritual you, your spiritual truths with your physical vessel, you are so powerful. Meeting the now moment that is happening beyond you, that is so powerful. That is how, in those moments are when you don't acknowledge your power because you don't need to. You just see it, and you see how this power, even though it is yours, it is just yours because you recognize what can be done with it. It doesn't come from you. And maybe some people don't like to hear that, but I know your intentions being good, you can find the comfort in that. The fact that it doesn't come from you. You have just made yourself a clear enough channel for it to flow through without being distorted by things that are not from it. Because you let go everything that was from the world, that was from yourself. And now that power that is so powerful, it can move through you because it will not be it doesn't move through anything that would distort it beyond what it needs to be distorted for the next moment to be effective. And yeah, spirit does distort things all the time, but not in the sense that you cannot see the truth, just in the sense that You have to look for it. You have to want to see it, and you have to want to see the truth, not what it maybe could mean for you, just what it is. I want you to go looking for moments where you can feel the power of you and the power of now, and you can recognize that you are the same. You are the same force working through different channels. And it just is how it is. I mean, the world is beautiful, right? The universe itself. Even if you, for all the people that claim absolutely zero spiritual anything, they think whatever the cause of the universe working the way it is, whatever that is, it is nothing to do with any kind of magical or spiritual or powerful thing. It is just natural consequences. Even those people have to admit that this whole universe, then it would just be the natural laws, but this whole universe still has something, whether it is intentional or coincidental. There are things that make this universe self-correcting, that make it so that one species cannot dominate another and ruin things for the entire world, because the world does not belong to one species, no matter how powerful or advanced that species might be. And if even those people that don't believe this is intentional at all, they think it is just a natural consequence of things balancing out, and you have this big urge to do what feels right and not go along with what people say if you don't agree with it, and you have been getting rid of illusions that have been holding you back. You have been expanding your mind and grounding in your body and trying to walk the line of the narrow path, so to speak, because you know where it leads. Couldn't it be that you literally are just being used as a vessel because you cleared yourself as a vessel? What came first? The intent to help, or the clearing to be able to carry the intent? Did it come from you? Did it come from God? Did it come from your lived experiences in your life? Where did that come from? What made you live those experiences? The very systems that are falling. It is all very self-correcting. We are all just vessels to something larger, something far more powerful. We don't have to agree on what it is to agree that we can see it happening. And I think the beautiful thing is, you and everyone like you who have felt, that's not the right word. Yeah, well, we can start there. Everyone like you who has felt this isn't right and didn't stop there, wanted to find out what is more right then, what is more true then, even when you did not know whether you would ever reach an answer that just says, this is right, this is the truth. You knew some things are truer than others, and some things are righter than others. And you kept believing that you could keep walking in those directions, even if it is against the current. Now let me tell you, if you were going against the current, and this is the current, you were going against the current, and there is now some rebalancing that has to happen, or that is happening, just because of how else could it be, that means this is the current that is being balanced out, and you were already going against it. You were already part of this. You were already perfectly positioned to just become a little bit more aware of how powerful you are and how powerful you can be if you recognize that the same power that flows through you flows through everything. It extends to the now moment infinitely beyond you, not just within you. There are ways you can go confirm that. You can go feel it for yourself in ways that nobody can ever take away. And how you do that is you just go join somebody else's now and see how your mere presence in their now moment changes that moment. And then be intentional about it. Try to see if you can change their now moment to anything you want. Because you are that powerful. And I'm only telling you because you are also good. And I believe if you see you can change another person's now moment to be anything, it's kind of inevitable that whenever you realize that, what comes accompanied with it is also the knowing that either you know exactly what this person needs or you don't know at all what they need. But you know, you then have something to base your actions in the now off of. If you see somebody that looks to be like they are spinning out on themselves a little bit, just go see if you can find out what right now, what's going on right now in their moment that is making them feel all like this. And once you find out, see how just you being there can help them. I had an experience like this just yesterday, now that I'm thinking about it. Somebody was looking for something, a physical thing that fell on the floor. They couldn't find it anywhere. They were like, please, if you find this, come tell me. Like, I've looked everywhere, I don't know where it is. I just had it and now it's gone. And I kid you not, I literally looked and I was like, there it is. There it is. It was right there. They couldn't see it because there now was happening too much in their mind. They were focusing a little bit too much on where it should be, where it could have been, where it must be if it isn't where it could have been, what it means for them now that they lost it, what they now can't do in the next moment. All of those things were going on and they just weren't looking low enough. And so that's the first place I look, because I saw that's where they were not focused. And that's the first thing I saw. And I told them, there, it's right there. And they were like, oh, thank you. And they picked it up and they could go do in their next now moments what they in the previous now moment thought was going to be impossible because they thought they lost this thing. And meanwhile, it just was in a place that they had not placed their awareness yet. And I'm going to be honest again. I am gonna say again something that a lot of the times when I say it, people in my comments tell me, you don't need to say that, or why do you say it? I say it because it's true and I want to honor what is honest. And that is that I, right now, currently, feel like I lost my train of thought. And I don't really know if the bows were tied around any of those things that got so off track. I don't know. I don't know if I just spinned myself. I don't know. But I'm still posting this. Still posting it. Still posting it because, well, it's not gonna join your now moment unless I release it in my past by uploading it in my future, because I'm still recording it now. I'm gonna say bye. I love you so much. You are so powerful. You really are. And your power is more instant than you think. Your power doesn't come or show or manifest or reveal itself only in the rooms that you think it will. Your power doesn't wait for the pressure. Your power is there available to you at all times. The same power that flows through you is all around you. It is infinite. Just the only thing finite about it is your current configuration, your current expression of it. Like, it's infinite. I love you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.